This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. Parenting is a stage of life when one gets children to bring up. It is natural, and there are no manuals or rules to parenting. People just learn about it as they go. Though there are many ideas on bringing up children, some will be individual-based, others from their parents, while others will adopt ideas from their friends. Parenting styles can be described as how parents parent their children. Psychologists have, therefore, established 3 different parenting styles that are used by parents either with or without their consent. The parenting styles, permissive, authoritative, and authoritarian, are usually based on communication styles, disciplinary strategies, warmth, and nurture. Therefore, this paper is an in-depth analysis of the 3 basic parenting styles most parents use. Permissive. Being permissive entirely means not being strict. This parenting style is where the parents let their children make decisions independently. Most of the control is left in the hands of the children themselves, though the parents come in to make a few rules, if any. Nevertheless, the rules made by the parents are not meant to tie down the children and are thus not consistently enforced. Parents using this parenting style usually want to make their children feel free. They also tend to accept their children's behavior and acts regardless of whether they are good or bad. This is because they tend to feel unable to make them change, hence choosing not to be involved with their children's lives. Therefore, this parenting style is characterized by a lot of affection and warmth, as the children are not subject to punishment no matter what they do. The good thing about this style is that communication is always open, and parents can discuss anything with their children. This parenting style has been described as not the best as children require proper guidance as they grow, and being left to choose what they want on their own could make them make the wrong decision, which could affect their entire lives. However, children who are critical thinkers may grow up being good decision makers as they have been exposed to such conditions before. Authoritarian. This is the opposite of the permissive style of leadership. In this style, the parents set up clear-cut rules and guidelines that are deemed to be followed by the children. Therefore, the parents expect their children to obey them or get punished. Nurturing is rare in this leadership as the children are rarely free. The parents tell their children what to do and make decisions on their behalf without explaining to them. Parents using this style tend to focus more on the negatives rather than the positives, such that a child who fails in school or wrongs is severely punished or scolded, while the one who has exemplary past is rarely praised. The children who grow up under this parenting style do not learn to think and do things on their own, thus finding it very difficult to make decisions later in life. This parenting style is mostly applicable to children who are very stubborn and need to be closely monitored. Authoritative. This parenting style is also referred to as the democratic style, as parents help their children to learn about themselves, being responsible for themselves and their behavioral consequences. This style is described as the best as it is a blend of permissive and authoritarian parenting styles. Parents using this style set the necessary rules and enforce them while taking each situation as it comes. Democratic parents usually want to make their children understand why they are being punished because of unacceptable behavior or breaking up rules. It is because of this reason that punishment is usually discussed with the children before being implemented. As a matter of fact, parents and children work hand in hand, thus ensuring that the children respect their parents while the parents do not oppress their children. Conflicts under this parenting are handled in a reasonable manner without hurting either party. Conclusion. The parenting styles discussed above are applicable depending on people's views. Each of the 3 parenting styles has its own merits and demerits. In the permissive parenting style, the parents have adequate time to do what they wish to do since they are not constantly monitoring the children. Chances of separation in such a family are very high since people develop different lives. In the authoritarian parenting style, children tend to be very respectful, thus, parents have low levels of stress. The democratic style, on the other hand, is very involving for the parents as they have to be on their toes and talk with their children to keep the unity of the family. If you want to find more works like this essay on the 3 parenting styles, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of free samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects. No registration required to access it.